So normally his other brothers
We're
are there as
introducing
well.
first the man fighting out of the blue corner from Azerbaijan there. 32 years old, stands in at 175 centimeters. 32 professional fights on his record, 16 victories, 15 defeats, 1 draw. 15 of his winning fights by way of knockout. The world monster, Ruslan Mammadov! Well, then his opponent fighting out of the red corner from Morocco. 26 years old, stands in at 172 centimeters. 5 professional MMA fights on his record, 4 victories, 1 defeat, 4 of his winning fights by way of knockout. Tyson Nabil Haryouli! When this MMA fight in the featherweight division is scheduled 3 rounds of 5 minutes. Sponsored by InfusionShop.com, when the referee is Mr. Niels Hursken.
Haryouli not taking his eyes off his prey in front of him. He means business when he's in there.
It's quite a frightening sight when he's locked in like that.
So dangerous, so dangerous.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see how this is going to play out. 2 real warriors locked in the cage here.
Round 1.
Now, Dennis, you're the expert on the MMA and the groundwork, so you'll be filling us in their movements.
Yeah, well, Haryouli is going to look for that punches that don't need to be a ground expert for that. But looking for the clinch right away, actually, here. Maybe eager to display what he learned in Chechnya. Who knows? Got both hands locked behind the back. Maybe looking for a takedown. He's got control of Mammadov now, anyway.
Knees being
Yeah,
delivered.
inside knee. Gets a takedown, but ends up on the bottom. But right back to his feet. Good work there from Haryouli.
Very
And it lands a trip and gets in the mount. That's good work from Haryouli. In half guard. Trying to get that one leg free so he can move either to maybe side position or mount.
Mammadov really has his arms.
Yeah, like he's got his left leg over the right leg of Haryouli, which prevents Haryouli from improving his position. And on the other hand, he's got his hand. And there's some ground and pound there. And Mammadov does good to get back to their feet.
Yeah.
Good hard jab. Hunting for his prey is there, Haryouli. Oh, gets taken down. Double leg there for Mammadov. Haryouli trying to scramble his way out. Mammadov now in the guard of Haryouli. See if he can achieve anything from this position. And see if Haryouli has learned anything since his last MMA fight, which he spent mostly on his back like he is now.
What could he do here? Because for me, it's...
Well, this is what he's trying to do now, is just try to lift Mammadov off him and then scramble to the side to get from underneath him. Unsuccessful so. The one thing he doesn't want to do is stay flat on his back. So always try to move on one or the other shoulder.
Strong push.
Yeah, we see some blood on the shoulder of Haryouli. Not sure whose blood that is.
Nice right hook. Mammadov goes to take him down again.
Yeah, good stop from Haryouli against the clinch. And he's got his hand locked behind him. Inside knee, good work there from Haryouli. Now what he tried there, but unsuccessfully, he tried to trip him, but now he lands on his back again.
Mammadov was doing well to control it.
Yeah, he's giving him no chance to land his shots, obviously. A little inside elbows there from Mammadov to the body. Haryouli trying to get his feet on the thighs of Mammadov to try to push him off, but Mammadov keeps his legs close to Harjouli's legs.
Yeah, he's keeping it very tight, isn't he?
Yeah.
Doesn't want to give him any kind of space.
And now he's trying to posture up to maybe land some ground and pound. No. Yeah, and Nabil Haryouli staying on his back, and those kicks are really painful. Those kicks to the calves like that. And referee Niels Bursten stands Haryouli up, and we continue on the feet. Good knee there from Mammadov.
Yeah. Seems really sharp tonight, Mammadov.
Yeah.
Left hook just misses.
The end of the first round.
Well, there we go.
Yeah, 5 minutes flown by.
Whew. 5 minutes, long time.
Yeah. Yeah, difficult first round from for Haryouli, who attempted the takedown, but a couple of times he ended up on his back while doing so. I'm not sure if he's just trying to show how he has improved on the ground. We all know what he can do with the hands. Of course, it's not kickboxing, it is MMA, it is all round. But so far, Mammadov had no problem controlling the fight on the ground without doing any damage.
Yeah.
Of course, he's not landed anything significant himself, but at least he kept Haryouli at bay. He had a nice double leg.
Yeah, definitely he was making it very hard for Haryouli.
Yeah, that was a good knee.
Yeah, very.
Seconds out for the second round.
Here we go. Round number 2. They give each other a nod before the round starts.
Yeah, are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah,
I'm also
we're ready.
All right, let's do it again. There we go, second round.
5 minutes.
Well, we get some lights.
On the
There we
clock
go.
again.
Hard kick.
That front leg of Haryouli must be feeling it.
Yeah.
Nice
Good little
left
inside
hook
counter,
attempt.
yeah.
Good low kick from Mammadov.
Yeah. Going for the calf. Haryouli lands on his back again. He's got his hand around the neck, but that's not gonna help him there.
Mammadov likes to jam that leg, doesn't he? So
Yeah.
stops Haryouli
It's
moving.
actually playing it safe a little bit. He's not really trying to advance his position. He's landing little shots like Harjouli's also doing here to the back of the head. Of course, a lot of those little shots add up, but they don't really do damage. It's more a way of showing the referee and the judges that you're keeping busy. He's trying to squirm his way out of this. But good top pressure there from Mammadov. Leaning on top of him, making it difficult for Haryouli to get underneath from him. Yeah, that's good.
Nice.
That's good from him. He doesn't really succeed, but he tries to explode to get Mammadov off him and then move to the side. But good work from Mammadov moving with him. There you go.
Nice.
That was a nice, reversal
good
from
move.
Haryouli. Haryouli now in the guard of Mammadov. See if he can advance his position and land anything significant. It's difficult now. What Haryouli wants to do is posture up and maybe land some punches, but because he's in guard, it's very difficult to do that. So he should firstly try to break that grip, that leg grip, so he can either get in the half guard and get in a little bit better position to land something. Pushes him against the cage now. Has a few punches there, a little elbow, and and straight back in. Tries the single leg there, Mammadov.
He's definitely got a game plan not to give Haryouli any space this evening.
No, good little knee. Yeah, now Haryouli needs to try to turn, get off the fence. That's good work from him. And now goes for the single leg himself. And gets him down. What can he do from here? Still not in an ideal position. To try to get his head out from there. Good work there from Mammadov, controlling the wrist, and gets to the back of Haryouli. Haryouli now.
He's in a better position now, right?
A little bit of better position. In half guard. And needs to try to get his right leg over the left leg of Mammadov. Mammadov keeping it tight there. And now inside the guard. And approaching the last 30 seconds. See if Haryouli can pull something off in the remainder of this round.
Looks like he's got a very tight grip there, Mammadov.
Yeah, Mammadov saying, yeah, I'm lying here, nothing is happening. That could be a reason for the referee to stand them up if they're not trying to advance their position. Just lay and pray, as they call it. But last couple of seconds.
The end of the second round.
And knowing that in the third round we start standing up again.
Yeah. There's a lot of groundwork this fight.
Yeah, a lot of groundwork, and you can see it's still not Nabil Haryouli's strong suit. Also, maybe you can expect that because he's born and bred a stand-up fighter, and it takes years and years and years of drilling to get real good at the wrestling and the jiu-jitsu things.
He's really not shying away from it, is he?
He like I said, he's looking to showcase what he's learned, and you can see he's improving. You see little things that he has learned actually. But yeah, just not all the way there yet. But you know, it's a process.
And time.
Yeah. And the experienced Mammadov, he's been around the block a couple of times.
Yeah.
So yeah, he knows how to neutralize Haryouli and take away his strong weapons, being his hands, of course.
But this is also great to get the rounds in, isn't it? And the groundwork. You don't want to go in and knock everybody out standing up. You need that experience,
yeah,
right?
you need to learn. Yeah, these Actually, we're watching him learn
Yeah.
on live TV, so that's also kind of nice. Well, as said, starting off on the feet again. See if Haryouli can land anything significant.
Third and final round.
Also the thing, of course, Haryouli likes to throw long combinations, something you can't really do. That was a nice overhand.
Heard that one connect.
Yes, immediately get clinched by Mammadov. And Mammadov now in half guard. Trying to land little elbows. His arm controlled by Haryouli there. And Haryouli trying to escape from this position.
Corner going crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, if he could get more towards the cage, Haryouli, he could use the cage to get up. But he's being controlled well by Mammadov, who's landing some knees to the rib cage there.
Looks like he's laying really heavy as well.
Yeah. Being told not to put his finger in the fence by referee Niels Bursken. And he managed to get back to his feet. Now see if he can break the grip of Mammadov. He can, and now he's free again.
Nice.
Good work there from Haryouli.
Mammadov goes for that takedown
Yeah,
immediately.
he shoots in right away, closing the distance, not giving him any opportunity to throw some hands.
Good turn.
Yeah, he needs to get away with his back from the cage, and he does so.
Nice, breaks it again.
And now he needs to get to work. Halfway through this final round. And lands on top this time.
Nice position, isn't it?
Yeah.
Needs to get the other leg over.
Yeah, that's...
He's gonna get turned.
He gets reversed. And now it's Mammadov in the dominant position. Just over 2 minutes to go. And this is not where Haryouli wants to be at all. But also Mammadov not doing anything with his position. Yeah. Little rabbit punch there from Haryouli. He's holding up, but he's with his back flat on the canvas, and that's not the position where you want to be. But he gets... It will help being stand up again. Niels Bursken not happy with the action from Mammadov.
Oh my goodness me! A spinning back fist.
Talk about some action, spinning back fist from Mammadov. Holy moly.
It was his signature move, the spinning. He loves all spinning shots. I did not expect that.
Well, the one who's seeing things spinning is Haryouli now.
It sure is. He went down
like a brick. What a finish. Just as we're saying, well, his fight is not that action-packed as we might have hoped. And he stands up and pulls this off. What a great finish from Mammadov. And what an upset, we might say.
Well, congratulations to Mammadov. A beautiful shot landing. And a stand-up shot.
Yep. What a
Come
way.
out of nowhere, a spinning
Yeah,
shot.
literally came out of nowhere. I don't think he landed the punch standing up in the whole fight so far.
No, exactly.
But you only need one if you land it like that.
So much like work went into those 3 rounds. A lot of energy zapped, isn't it, when you're on the ground?
Yeah, and there was no doubt about this fight being over. Haryouli dropped like a brick, and he looked straight at us. And a happy coach Serhan Akyol from Mammadov, a good MMA fighter in his days also, saying he predicted that this would happen, and he is absolutely right.
I would never predict he would win with a spinning back fist.
Yeah, here we see some of the action. Haryouli shooting in for the takedown, but getting on his back himself. And here, Mammadov with a great double leg. And that was more or less the story throughout the fight. Lots of scrambles on the ground, with Mammadov having more control without really doing any damage. And the same goes for the 3rd round, until referee Niels Bill said, you know what, let's continue this fight standing up. And they did stand up, and this is what that resulted in a great spinning.
It was like the elbow even, wasn't
elbow,
it?
yeah, more the lower arm.
Yeah, didn't see that the first time.
No, it went so fast, Julie.
Yeah, no wonder then the speed, and really just on the back of the elbow.
It
won't matter to Mammadov, the result is the same. He gets a KO victory, and a great result for him.
Big applause for both athletes, Ruslan, Mammadov, and Nabil, Haryouli.
Showing his respect, that's good. Oh, Dennis, one more fight of the evening to go.
Not the least fight at all. Good old Tarzan.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this fight by knockout in the 3rd round is the man in the blue corner, Ruslan Mammadov.
Well, congratulations to our winner this evening. Mammadov goes home. Another win on his record.
Yeah, and what a win it is.
When, of course, also your appreciation for Nabil, Haryouli.
What a win it is for him, knocking out the highly rated Nabil Haryouli.
You've got to remember, he's on the path to MMA. Everybody knows him from stand-up. It's got to be separated, doesn't it? And it's going to take time to separate him from his stand-up.
Because he's doing it in front of the world. He's,
yes.
you know, he's taking all these risks. He could stay safe and say kickboxing. He wants to learn, he wants to develop, he wants to get to the big stage. And it goes, sometimes you take a step backward and then you take 2 steps forward again.
Hats off to him.
Yeah, hats off to him,
but
no doubt.
Congratulations to Mammadov. Well, there we go.